So today I'm going to start what I think is one of the hardest projects that I'm going to attempt to make. This has been on my list for a really long time, but I've been intimidated by the project because it seems easy, but at the same time it looks hard to make. So I don't know how it's going to turn out. I hope it does turn out okay. I mean, I hope at least it's wearable, because I'm going to be attempting to make a pair of socks with this yarn. I'm pretty sure I don't have the right materials to make this, but this is all I have, so I have to try with this. This is Loops and Threads Delicate Decay. It's a weight 3 yarn, which is the smallest one I've ever had, I think. It's super thin, but I don't think socks are made with this one. I think socks are made with an even thinner yarn, which would take longer technically, but I'm not sure. I know that in the videos that I've watched of people making socks, they say fingering weight yarn, but I actually don't know how thin that yarn is because I've never had any. So I'm gonna try with this. This is the thinnest that I have. And I have my needles here. I have a bunch. These are some needles that I order. I told my brother to get them for me. And in the end, he ended up gifting this to me. I have some metal needles, but they are like this size. They're big, so I can't use that. So from these ones, which are the smallest ones, I have this one separate because I think this one is the one that I'm going to use. But if not, I have these other sizes to choose from. But I think I'm going to be using these ones. These ones are 2 millimeter wooden needles. The thingy, this thing is really long. I'm going to have to be folding it like I've seen people do in sock making. This is my first one. I'm actually very scared of, because I don't want this to turn out bad, but at the same time, I don't know, I have mixed feelings about it. But I'm gonna be trying to make it with this. I don't have a tutorial yet. I have to look for one. I just know that I wanted to make socks because I've seen some vlogs of people making socks, but I still have to look for a tutorial to see and figure out which one I'm going to be making. And I hope that these skeins are enough to make at least one each, or maybe have some leftover. The color of this yarn is Gumdrop Multi. It goes for 4 millimeter hook. Look at that. This yarn is that thin, and it calls for a 4 millimeter hook. That's crazy. I think I can use a 2.5 millimeter hook with this one. Maybe a 3, I'm not sure. But this is too thin for a 4 millimeter crochet hook. Anyway, this is what I'm going to be using. It's beautiful. I love it. This one's my sister chose them for me. And I saw them on the video call that we had. But in person it looks way more beautiful. I think it's going to take a really long time. So maybe I'll do this video in 2 parts, maybe not. I'm not sure because I record and edit on my phone, so whenever I have a video, I have to post it soon because I need storage to record the other things that I'm making. I started recording the things that I crochet because I wanted to have a memory of the things that I've done. And I wanted to be able to go back and look at what I did and how I did it in case I wanted to recreate it, or recreate it and change something about it. So I started posting my videos like a year ago in my Spanish channel, and I'm just barely getting to post videos in English because I have no one to talk to, and I need to keep the little fluency that I have, the little fluency that I think I have. So that's why I started to record the same videos in English. So I'm doing this simultaneously. I'm recording in Spanish and in English. But yeah, let's get this going. So this is what I've done. When we get to that part, I think that's gonna be the hardest part of the sock, and then closing it. The tutorial I'm following, I forgot the name of it, but I'm gonna link it down below. Working with these ones is not as hard as I thought it would be. In this part right here, when I end a row, the yarn is like this, so I have to move it so it is like that, and then I just have to pull this needle, the one that's connected, a little bit, just enough for me to be able to bring it back and knit like this, and having some space right here. And then when that's done, this needle will have these stitches right here, and then I would pull this piece to bring this needle to these other stitches, and that would bring everything back to the same position that it was, which would be this one. Making this was a lot easier, like I said, a lot easier than I thought it would be, and it's so beautiful. Look at it. This is like the top, and I just have to do some rows of knit stitches, just knit. This is knit, purl, the other ones will be just knit. But I just can't stop looking at it. It's so beautiful. I hope I don't get I hope I don't become addicted to making socks, because I might start a collection of socks, and who knows, maybe even start color work. I have a small collection of hats, because for the past months I've been making just hats, and where I live is not even cold, so maybe socks. I don't know. But this is how it's looking. This is how it looks without flash. The colors are more vibrant, and they look a lot more like they do in real life. I mean, in person. And this is what they look with the flash on. I think I'm not gonna use the flash for the rest of the video, just because it looks so beautiful like this, but we'll see. Initially, I had started the socks with these needles, which are a 3mm, I think. Yeah, these are 3mm, and it was not working. I just couldn't get the stitches to go through this thingy, and it was way too hard, so I just sized down a little bit, and now I'm using these ones. These ones are 2.75, I think. Yeah, 2.75mm knitting needles, and this one is clear. Yeah, that's all I have for now. So my yarn was everywhere, and I rolled it here. This is what this looks like. So this is what I have of my sock so far. I'm going to make about 12 rows. If I'm not mistaken, I have 9 right here. This has been a lot easier than I thought. Like, working with these needles has been a lot easier than I was expecting. And I have to make at least 2 more rows, I think, because in the tutorial she says that I have to stop 1 row before the last row so we can start the heel. I don't want to make it too long, which is why I'm just leaving that little bit. I hope it's okay. If it doesn't fit us, I'm still I'm still going to wear it. But this is all I have for now. I just wanted to show it before I start working on the heel, which I know it's gonna be hard. I hope it's not. but I am thinking that it's going to be so. And because I'm making something else, I haven't been working on this, but I am gonna finish it. I already knew that this was gonna take me some time, and I still have to make another one. So, this is what I have so far. I'm not working on this side of the sock. The heel is worked on just one side, which is interesting. I was not expecting that. And this part right here is very cushiony, it's very soft. This is the inside, and this is the outside. I am loving it so far. It has not been hard at all, any of this. And when people work on the socks, like when they're making them, or when I see the finished project, they look so complicated to make. And so far, I haven't had any issues. I don't know if I made mistakes. I didn't notice any, and I am loving it. It's so easy. Like I was watching a vlog from a girl making a. She made socks that had like the face of a frog here, and she was encouraging people to try to make socks because it was super easy. And she was saying, I know it looks complicated, but it is actually super easy to make, and it's so fun. And yeah, it is definitely easier. I don't want to celebrate basically already because I haven't closed the heel and I haven't closed the full sock. But so far, I haven't had any issues. I am loving it. The Crazy Sock Lady's tutorial, it is very helpful. She explains everything very, very well. I do recommend it a lot if you want to try. I'm going to link it down below it. So here it is. This is all I have right now. You can kind of see if I fold it a little bit. Like if I push this together, you can kind of see the heel starting to take shape, kind of. And these colors, I love, love, love them. I'm almost about to use the purple in this skein right here. I think that the side that covers the rest of the foot is going to be purple. It's mainly pink and cream, so yeah, I love it. If you knit, you should really try to make socks if you haven't yet. Look at this, you guys. Look at this. I already finished this part that I was making right here. And I just did the heel turn, I think she said it was. And at first it looked confusing, but it's not that hard actually. And it looks so good. Now I'm confused, like confused beyond confused, on how she's going to make this like come here to make this part of the sock. I like have no idea. But I'm sure that when she shows how to make it, it's not going to be that complicated. I hope. I really hope it's not because I don't know. But I'm so proud of myself because for this being the first time I make a sock, I don't think I'm making as many mistakes as I thought I would. And it's looking so good. I am upset though. This purple doesn't want to come in. It's like right here. But I still have a lot of pink in it. And I had said that maybe the purple was starting to come in here, but maybe it will be on this side of the sock. But at the same time, I don't know if it will because I have a lot of pink in here. And it's like the purple just doesn't want to come in. But anyway, this is what I have. It's looking beautiful. I am loving it truly. I hope I can memorize all this so then I can make it without looking at the video or my notes because I'm taking notes. Here I have the stitches picked up by the same needle that I was using to work this area, and I'm surprised. I didn't expect that. It's way easier than I thought.
And I'm about to start closing, I guess, this side. I'm amazed. Here is my sock, and I am obsessed with this. I cannot believe I made this. I haven't even finished it, and I'm already wishing I could try it on. I already want to put this on. It's so beautiful. I love it so much. Like, really. I had a lot of issues when it came to this part, but that was my fault because I had the sock like this, right? And she was working this way, I think. But I didn't notice that, I think. I think I wasn't paying attention, but the thing is that I turned the sock and I was working this way, which is the wrong way technically for the step that I was doing. And then I noticed that I had it like this and she had the heel facing towards her. So I noticed that I made a mistake and then I went back and I think I went back 2 times to fix what I made because I got it wrong and I at first I couldn't figure out what it was, but then eventually I got it right and this is what it looks. And you guys, look at this. It looks like a sock already. Before I was just looking at this little part and kind of like this, but now it looks like a sock. If you want to learn how to make socks, I do 100% recommend you this pattern because it's so easy and she explains everything so well. I feel like I barely made any mistakes. And in here is just I was going the wrong direction, that's why I made a mistake, but it's working up so fast and it's so easy. I just have to work this part right here, but I really want to try it on already. It's so pretty. This is the only thing that I kind of don't like because like it looks, I don't even know how to explain it, but I went to her Instagram and checked multiple pictures of her socks and all of them have it, and it might be the colors, like the way the colors worked up, because here it's kind of white then pink and then pink purplish right here, but all her socks have it and it's barely noticeable. I might have done something wrong, I don't know, but it's fine, like it's beautiful. I love it. I haven't even finished this one and I already want to get to the other one. That's how much I like it. And I can't believe I hadn't tried this before. I I think I was scared of trying it because it seemed like it was going to be extremely hard. And I finally got to the purple. I was getting upset because this purple was never showing up, but it finally did. I am so happy, so excited because I am about to finish. Like I'm about to finish my sock, the first one. Okay. I am pretty sure that if I did work on it every day, I would have finished it already. But I've been doing other stuff and also been doing nothing. So here it is. It is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. I am honestly so proud with how it's turning out, and I cannot thank the Crazy Sock lady enough for making the tutorial the way she made it. It is so easy and I cannot stress enough how easy this is. I heard from somebody else, I forgot her name, but she made I think I mentioned it before, but she made um a pattern with cats in her socks, and she also made, which is a video for the video that I found, like the first video I watched from her. She made a pair of socks with frog brim, I think it is. This side right here was a froggy face. And she was saying, if you think, like if you ever thought of making socks but you are not sure because you think it's gonna be hard, please try it. It is not that hard. She said something like that. And it is so true. I left this project for months because I thought it was gonna be hard, and I didn't believe her when she said it's easy because it looks hard, but it is so easy. Like it just, I cannot believe how easy this is. Oh well, I feel like I can say that because this is the very first time that I'm making a sock. I've never done anything like this, and the farthest I've ever gone in knitting is doing the one by one ribbing, which is this. This right here, I thought it was gonna be hard. It wasn't, and we're gonna see about this part right now. But I don't. I hope it's not hard. But overall, most of the sock, it is so easy to make. I am so happy. I already tried it on, and it fits like a glove. Like this part right here feels a little loose, but if I leave that out from here all the way here, it fits perfectly. And I had been getting angry because I wasn't getting any purple. I wanted this to be a mix of all the colors, and now it doesn't want to leave. Everything that's coming out of the skein is purple. Oh wait, I think, yeah, the pink is actually coming back right now, but I'm about to close it, so that means that the beginning is gonna be red, pink, pink and white. The middle is gonna be purple, and the ending is gonna be pink and white again. And I am hoping that the other one, like, I'm gonna try to hold the yarn around the same colors, so maybe it will be the same, but it's fine if it doesn't match. I don't mind wearing non-matching socks. But the purple doesn't want to leave. I was over here, I think. I was over here, and I was like, when is this purple gonna end? And then the pink started coming like right towards the end, because I was like, I don't know if I want this sock to finish on purple, but it's fine, it's fine. I'm still gonna wear them. I am so excited. I already want to put them on, both of them, and I haven't even finished the first one, but it's fine, it's fine. And after this pair, I'm definitely gonna start another one, because casually the yarn that I'm able to get here is this one. It's a yarn that doesn't have any, like, um information about the weight, any color name. It's just, it's not unbranded. It's La Estrella, specialized to knit or crochet, I guess, by hand. And this was winded in my home country, Guatemala. And this is the one that you can find more commonly. There are other types that people import to sell in the country, but this is the one that you can find the easiest. And the, is it weight? Is it weight? I don't know. But the thing is that, look. Do you see? They are almost exactly the same size. This one is a little bit slightly bigger. But yeah, I think I can use these ones to make socks. And I am so happy because making projects that are just one color for me is so difficult, because I cannot find good yarn in here. So knowing that I'll have something that I can make socks with that can be the same color, or I can do color work without worrying like, oh, I'm not gonna be able to find any more yarn on that color. That's not gonna happen for me, and I'm so happy. I'm so happy. I wish I would cry for real. That's how happy I am. But yeah, that's all I have for the sock. I'm going to record whenever I finish this side right here, and then I'm gonna make the other one, and then I'm going to record how they fit, how they look together. They're sisters, and that's gonna be all for this video. I have an issue. and I don't know how to fix it. I also don't know where the mistake was. I'm pretty sure I had 32 stitches on each needle when I started doing this section of the sock. Okay, tell me why on this part where I'm supposed to have 16 stitches, I have 17. I have 17 on each needle. And I cannot decrease. Like, I have to do a round of plain knitting and then I can decrease. I guess I'm going to watch how she closes this part and just decide what to do because I don't know why at the beginning right here I had like 2 rows of decreases and 2 rows of plain knitting, and I had one extra stitch on just one of the sides. I don't remember how many they were, but I had one extra stitch on one needle. And I thought I fixed it. Is that it? Is that why? No. I thought I fixed it because I got rid of two, but like in the same side, like on the same side, so both needles could have the same amount. And now I got here and I have 17 stitches and I don't know what I did wrong. And I don't know how to fix it because I could just decrease these last two on both sides from just one side, but that I don't know if it would look good. Either way, I'm just gonna see how she closes it and then I'll decide. By the way, it looks so cute. Like I'm just like it's almost almost done. And even though I have this problem right here, which is definitely my fault, um it looks so beautiful and I love it. I I literally went to watch the video and then she said, we have to decrease the same way that we have been until we have 8 stitches on the needles. And I was like, oh. So I decided to decrease, okay, twice. I decreased on the last row and now I have 8 stitches. Hopefully that doesn't happen on the second sock, but we'll see. I don't know how much noise there is, and if you can hear it, I'm sorry, but I just want to say before I forget that my heel flap, it's focus, it's all purple. After I was complaining so much on the other sock that I wasn't getting any purple, now this is all purple. I started in this little white because I thought it was gonna go the same way or similar to the other one, and I was all wrong. This is all purple and I don't mind, but they are definitely going to mismatch. And I also forgot that I was recording this video without a flash, and the clips before this one, they were with a flash. So I'm sorry for the changes, but I am gonna continue without a flash. I promise. I know I said I wouldn't give any updates for the second sock, but this one is also a journey because I, first of all, I am very proud of myself. I'm speaking low because it's very late. I'm very proud of myself because only today I did half of these stitches right here, and I did the heel flap, and I did the heel turn, and I started the gusset decreases only today, and for me that's a lot, especially for these being really tiny. My needles are a 2.5 needles, and it's looking really good. Like I said, it is looking like all of this is going to be purple. I don't know if I'm gonna get any pink before the toe or in the area that goes right here. But this one is also a journey, and the reason why I'm recording for the second sock is because I messed up. I messed up right here on the heel turn, And there was a point in which I had two stitches left, which is like the end, the two last rows. I had two stitches on one needle, and I had like five or six on the other one. And I was like, no. I feel like I made more mistakes on the other sock, and this is just one that I noticed on this one. But this one was hard because I couldn't go back like I normally would, and I didn't want to go back like I normally would. So I dropped the needles and dropped all the stitches right here on the thing that I already had done, and like one row of this one, and I had to undo the row here and pick up the stitches at the same time. And on top of that, I had to move the stitches that I had picked up to the other needle so I could turn them because they were on the wrong side. And yeah, I just wanted to say that because it was a roller coaster of emotions at that moment. But I did it because I was determined to make the heel turn at least today. And I ended up also picking up the gusset stitches to make the gusset decreases. It is looking like this is gonna be purple, where this one is pink and white. And I'm also happy to mention that this looks like it's gonna be enough for maybe two pairs. So this is the result. It's what they look like. They are very comfy, very soft. I really like them a lot. And I just noticed that I dropped the stitch right here. I have to fix that before it pulls all this row. I feel like they're a little bit big. I feel like whenever I wash them, they are going to stretch. But I'm not sure. This is what both of them look like. This is really hard to do because I don't want the shadow to be on the video too much. That's why I'm trying to move like to the side right here. I actually thought this one would change colors here, the from the pink to the white, and then it would be back to the pink right here and some purple. But I guess I was wrong. I guess I was wrong. They're not twins necessarily, but I mean they're mismatched socks. I'm still gonna wear them. It's my first pair, and I am extremely happy with it. I cannot recommend you enough the tutorial by the Crazy Sock Lady. The plain vanilla socks in circular needles. Ah, I love them. I feel like I had to, because this stretches. So I think if I make another pair with the same yarn, I think I'm going to make a small size to see how it fits me. I tried to match it to make it go in more or less the same colors by starting with a pink right here. Although this one has some kind of purplish right here, and this one has white at the beginning, so that didn't work out clearly. So here they are. We have a word in Spanish for twins that don't look alike. It's not twins, it's mellizos, like they were in different sacks, amniotic sacks. And this is what they are, okay? They're twins, but they don't look the same. I really wanted this one to have somewhat the same colorway as the other one, but I could not do that. Once I got to this part right here and I noticed the purple coming in, I was like, oh, oh, I feel like this one's gonna have the purple gusset and heel basically, and the other one's gonna be white. And after I said that, I did this and I was like, yep, it's gonna be purple. So I really love how they turned out. I don't mind the color changes at all. The pattern was very easy to follow. It is the plain vanilla sock in circular needles by the Crazy Sock Lady. I'm gonna leave it in the description so you can go check it out. It was super easy. She explained everything in a way that it is very easy to understand, very easy to follow, and the result is great. What do you think? Will you try making socks after this? This is my very first pair of socks. I have never done anything like this before. I feel like this was very bold. The next thing that I would like to try that does make me feel scared is a sweater, a knitted sweater. But one of the problems that I have is that I cannot get yarn that easily, so I'm gonna stick to socks, I guess, and other projects. In here, I did two extra decreases because I feel like I made a mistake doing the gusset decreases on the second sock, and I did two extra decreases right here, as well as on the toe. I did one extra decrease, same as on the first one, because my count was off somehow. I don't know where my mistake was, but it's okay. Because I don't remember what I said for this one, but I feel like I did right the gusset decreases. I don't see any extra decreases, but on the top I did decrease um some stitches, and I found this dropped stitch right here that I need to fix right now. I'm not exactly sure how I'm gonna do that, but it's okay, I guess. It's fine. They're beautiful. I love them.
If you made it all the way here, thank you so much for watching.